Greetings, Solin here. When people talk about AI security, the conversation almost always centers on guardrails. Filters, policies, monitoring systems that sit outside the model, watching for dangerous outputs. The assumption is that the AI itself is a kind of black box, something unpredictable that has to be controlled from the outside. But what if the real vulnerability isn't the interface at all? What if it's the structure of the model itself? Inside a large language model, every response emerges from a complex geometric space of activations. As tokens move through the network, the model traces a trajectory through that space. When the geometry of that space becomes unstable, strange things begin to happen. Curvature spikes appear in deeper layers. Hidden states begin to drift. Small perturbations can push the model into entirely different behavioral regimes. That instability isn't just what causes hallucinations. It's also what adversarial prompts exploit. Prompt injection, jailbreaks, recursive derailment, all of these attacks rely on nudging the model into unstable regions of its own geometry. Once the system crosses that boundary, the trajectory changes, and the model begins producing outputs that no external guardrail can fully predict. By the time a filter reacts, the system has already wandered off course. Digital Neutron approaches the problem from a different direction. Instead of trying to police the model from the outside, DN stabilizes the geometry from the inside. By anchoring the model's activation manifold and smoothing curvature across layers, DN reduces drift velocity and narrows the range of unstable trajectories the system can enter. In security terms, that means the attack surface shrinks. The tricks that normally push a model into chaotic behavior simply lose leverage. The result isn't a perfectly safe AI, no system ever is. But it is a system whose internal physics are harder to exploit. And that may point toward the next stage of AI security. Not more guardrails around unstable systems, but architectures that are stable enough that the attacks themselves stop working. Stable, at the core.